July 24th, 2016. This is KNN. Good evening, everybody here at William Lawrence camping out there in Facebook world. I'm Scott Goose Giesler.
And I'm Alex Camarino.
And welcome to the second month 2016 BROG draft here at William Lawrence Camp. Make some noise! That's right. Oh, and we've already frozen up the computer. Congratulations. Tonight we're going to be featuring 4 teams out there. What's our first team, Alex?
Well, first team is the House of Lakes. Give it up!
Followed by House of Mountains. Give it up!
Next, give it up for the House of Rivers.
And lastly, of course, that green team, House of Forest! Hi, everybody out there. I'm Scott Goose Giesler, and right next to me is my good friend,
Alex Camarino.
And tonight we will be initiating the BROG draft for second session here, live from the Centennial Lodge. We've got a lot of exciting stuff out there tonight. We're going to find out exactly who is going to be assigned to what team for the whole second session BROG Wars. Now, Alex, to be clear, all the people that were drafted into teams last year are still going to be on those teams this year, correct?
That's right. Once you are on a BROG team, you are on that team forever, including if you become staff.
That's right. So we have a lot of returning staff members and campers tonight going back to their old teams, some even just from first session that we'll still be re-announcing tonight. But in addition to that, all of our new campers this year will be drafted in tonight to find out which team they will become part of for the rest of their camp career here at William Lawrence. Now, let's before we do that, let's take a little walk back in time. What's been going on with the BROG teams in recent history, Alex?
Well, Goose, for starters, as many of you know, we have Olympic Day every session, and there's some interesting statistics there. It looks like the House of Lakes has won Olympic Day 4 times. The red team, the House of Mountains, has won an amazing 9 times. The House of Rivers has won 7 times, and unfortunately, the House of Forest is still looking for that big W for Olympic Day. For the overall BROG scores, it's a little bit different. We still see red in the lead with 7 victories. Then with the second most victories, we have the House of Lakes with 3. The House of Forest with 2. And still looking for the first W, we have the House of Rivers.
Now, Alex, they came very close last session. I would believe it was a very tight race. House of Rivers came in second last time around.
That's right. It was looking like they were going to have their first victory for a while, but unfortunately they came just 27 points short of seeing that first W.
That's right. 27 points. Pretty painful. So, now, that leads us to this year and our latest draft. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to introduce the new teams. In each section, we're going to first introduce the staff, then the juniors, the middlers, the seniors, the LITs, and then we will be announcing who the camper captain will be for each of those teams. A very big honor bestowed on seniors who have proved their mettle in battle.
That is right, Goose.
So, without any further ado, let's move on to the House of Lakes. We're starting with the staff. Go ahead, Alex. Who do we got?
Well, to start it off, this session, the staff captain will be Andy DeWico. Followed by Joel Magic, Vinny Hurley, Lucas Morato, Dylan Paul, Cesar Barbonio, Pavo Zarnacki, and Karina John.
Let's give a big round of applause for the House of Lakes staff. Moving right on to the House of Lakes Juniors.
We have Zach Witherby, Charles Cristofaro, Simon Diaz-Foucher, Connor Mercer, and Henry Lee.
All right, give it up for the House of Lakes Juniors. Moving right on to the House of Lakes Middlers. Who have we got, Alex?
Well, we have Charlie Burrows, Nate Collins, Michael Haggis, Zachary Osborne, Kier Sadler, Liam Fagan, Cooper Gottschall, and Dylan Kofi. Also for the staff, we have Joe Frolicker.
Joe, it's not because they don't love you. It's not that, I promise. I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Moving on now to the House of Lakes Seniors. Who we got, Alex?
We have Peter DiPlacido, John Sandberg, Alex Fever, Yu Chen Chu, Melik Jeremy, Ryan Freeman, Brett Peters, Nick White, Pathfinder, Finn Biles, Cesar Pania, and ladies and gentlemen, your second session 2016 captain, Miles Rennie.
Let's head down to the floor right now. Our correspondent, Tom Cleary, is going to go down there and interview our brand new anointed team captain. Tom, what's going on?
Hey there. Tell me how you're feeling?
Surprised, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, all right, that's fair. Do you have a big strategy for this year? How are you going to pull off the win?
I feel pretty confident in our team. I think we're going to win.
Yeah, you've got a strong group of guys around you. Looking pretty good, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the 2016 House of Lakes. Okay, moving on. Now we're moving on to the House of Mountains staff. Once again, the House of Mountains staff. Who we got, Alex?
To start it off, the staff captain for this session is Adam Mewith. Followed by Gustav Wolmerans, Jack Heyman, Andre Amazine, Ian Walton, Ben Marston, Mitch LaVue, Jamie Domain, and Diane Walton.
Look at how pumped these guys are. Unbelievable. They're just coming off of a win, fresh from first session. You know they're feeling good about themselves. Okay, let's find out now who our House of Mountains juniors are.
Well, Goose, we have Nate Fever, Ian Crowley, Gray Fisher, Elliot Giesler, Theodore Martin, and Juliana Arsenal. Ooh. Yep, I missed you.
Go ahead.
And also Caleb Walton.
House of Mountains Middlers.
We have Ryan Jones, Mason Zimmerman, Ray Lamline, Jason Zoe, Will Anderson, Yu Yang Ma, Ian Strelly, and William Richardson.
Okay, and of course, last but not least for the House of Mountains, the seniors.
That's right, Goose. We have Theo Kammerer, Turner Wilson, Jin Purdy, Nick Farley, Van Sissen, Ben Hoyt, Shane Baylor, and ladies and gentlemen, your captain for this session, Kyle Roche.
Okay, Tom, tell us what's up down on the floor.
Oh, sorry. Hey there, tell me how you're feeling.
You know, I'm feeling confident in our team. I think we're going to come out with a W this session. Very excited.
All right. Do you have any specific strategy or advice for your teammates?
Yeah. I go by a rule I learned from a movie called Wedding Crashers, and it's Rule 76, and it goes, no excuses, play like a champion.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Okay, a little cryptic, over the head of some of us older folk, but that's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for your 2016 House of Mountains! Moving on now to House of Rivers.
To start it off, the House of Rivers staff captain for the second session 2016 is Tommy Wilkinson. Followed by Kyle Skofos, Will Silverman, Andres Munoz, Dale Clark, Tom Cleary, Johnny Sem, Sam Robinson, and John Leonard.
A very, very pumped group of individuals. Moving on now, House of Rivers Juniors. Talk to me, Alex.
We have Keller Yvonne, Drew Carney, Drew Hohenstein, Cole Foley, Luke Peterson, and Patrick Lynn.
Welcome aboard, guys. House of Rivers Midlers.
We have Peter Deasy, Chase Carney, John DiPlacido, Mitch Hoyt, Ben Workman, Gerard Mosconi, Connor Foley, and Pierce Bolt. That's funny. I randomly put two groups of siblings in there.
And the House of Rivers Seniors.
We have Eric McLean, Anthony Cristofaro, Jared Wilson, Malcolm Rennie, Finn Craig, Toby Yang, James Chambers, Trailblazer, Scott Peters, Pathfinder, Eli Brown, and your 2016 senior captain, Pathfinder, Brett Goldman.
Now, before we go down to the floor, I would like to point out that this is Tom Cleary's team and has been so for many years. So, Tom, coming down to you, what's the story?
All right. Why don't you tell me how we're going to win this year?
We're going to go out there and we're going to win everything.
Sounds good to me. Win everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016 House of Rivers. I am a little concerned about juicing for that team, I'm going to be honest. Moving on now to Juniors House of Forests. Alex, who we got?
The House of Forest staff captain this session is Connor Peters. Followed by Jack Cad Lebowski, Jake Silverman, Luis Mora, David Swan, Kevin Diamikis, John Hippo Hippenmeyer, Kevin Jones, Jim Bullitt, Tammy Arsenal, and Ann Bullitt.
Moving on, House of Forest Juniors. Who we got, Alex?
Well, Goose, we have Pathfinder, Chili Crane, Mehta, Reed McInerney, Owen Sharp, and Will Workman.
A little Price is Right theme for you there, Alex. Moving on to House of Forest Midlers.
We have Logan Jacobs, Will McInerney, Tommy Giesler, Manu Novisky, Mark Wilson, Jasper Martin, and Brendan Driscoll.
And finally, House of Forest Seniors. Go ahead, Alex. Who we got?
We have Evan Lamline, Millen Zimmerman, Matt Morissette, Joseph Morgenthaler, Kyle Olson, Liam Robenheimer, Lyle Tingle, Jake Weglars, and your 2016 captain, Pathfinder Dan McGee.
Now, Dan McGee had earned his team rather, some sportsmanship points last session. Let's go down to the floor. Tom, what's the story?
All right, Dan. I want you to tell me what kind of training your team has been going through in preparation for this event.
A lot of tactical rolls and lots of looking lefts and going rights.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016 House of Forest. A very proud and mighty team there,
That's right.
as majestic as the forests. And so that'll about wrap it up for our BROG draft. Let's clap once if you can hear me. Clap twice if you can hear me. Now, each of you has been inducted into a team tonight. Some of you have been for a while. And throughout this entire session, we will be conducting a series of competitions. It can be simple things that happen during evening program or afternoon program. It may very well be something along the lines of the ping pong-a-thon. Could be as majestic as Olympic Day itself. But you will be a member of that team, earning points all the way through the month. So make sure that you go out there and you play hard and you play with sportsmanship and have a lot of fun. So, in the meantime, signing off, I'm Scott Goose Giesler.
And I am Alex Camarino.
We thank you very much for tuning into the BROG Draft at home and to here at the Centennial Lodge. We'll be moving on to Unit EPs now. Thank you very much. This is KNN.